how you doing? This is TV and School. Вивчаємо з тобою ми англійську. How are you? Що скажеш, коли ти зустрінеш якогось іноземця? So, let's speak English. Англійська мова Шекспіра та нью-йоркських таксистів. Англійська стане у нагоді вам, бойські дівчиська.
Welcome back. Well, let's talk more about jobs. Guys, several lessons ago, we read job adverts and we wrote CVs and we tried to apply for the jobs. This lesson, you will have to write your own job advert. So you will be the employer and you will have to advertise your work and hire employees. So, getting a job. How do you get a job? Read the advice below and put it in the right order. So, take a look. We've got wait to hear the decision. If you don't get the job, go back to the first step. Then see what jobs are available. Then comes go for an interview. If you get the job, start work, apply for the job, and choose a job that you can do. Well, so the steps are mingled. Take a look. You have 30 seconds or maybe a little bit more, and get ready with your answers. Okay, have you got your own order? Okay, let's check. So, the first step is see what jobs are available. Search the labor market. Then, choose a job that you can do, that you've got qualifications for. Then, apply for this job. Do you remember we wrote the CV last time and you know how to do it? Then, go for an interview. A very important thing, and you have to be ready for the interview. Then wait to hear the decision. It actually can take even a week or two to get your decision. Then if you get the job, start work. And if you don't get the job, go back to the first step and do it once again. Okay, so now, let's take a look at the first 4 job adverts below. What are the jobs? We'll do it in pairs, like one pair of jobs and the other one. Write your answers in each space. We have to guess the word. Maybe you will have the other ideas than I have. All the answers are possible if they suit. You see, so the first one, bicycle needed urgently. Urgently means now. We need them just right now. You must have a bicycle and a helmet. You must know the city center well. You must know how to ride fast and safely. You must be physically fit, no experience necessary, and this job is in London. Okay, so physically fit people who know the city center, who can ride fast, who know the rules, and luckily, no experience necessary, suitable for school children, suitable for the first-year university students. Then comes the second one, exclusive gym looking for aerobics someone. You must be physically fit, you must know how to dance and do aerobics, you must be friendly and have a good attitude, work mornings and evenings, experience required. Manchester. So the job is in Manchester. And again, they're looking for physically fit people. And you need to have some qualifications like know how to dance and to do aerobics. Moreover, you need to have very good interpersonal, soft skills. You have to be friendly and have a good attitude. Well, what kind of jobs are these? The first one and the second one. What do you think, guys? Take a look and decide. Okay, here are my answers. Your answers may be different. So I think that the first job is for the messenger or courier, and the second one is for the instructor. Or you can say coach maybe. If you got something that is close to these jobs, you're on the right path. Okay, well, this next pair. Top class New York restaurant needs, maybe chefs, maybe waiters. Let's read. Good pay and tips. Not only pay, but the customers can give you extra. Work evenings and weekends. You must have a good memory. You must have a professional appearance. No piercings. You must speak English. Experience required. And the job is in New York. Well, what a restriction. No piercings. And you must speak English. Well, and the professional appearance. Well, very strict demands, actually. Well, let's see. The next one. Hollywood star, can you believe it? Needs to take care of 6-month-old baby. Well, a very small baby. Excellent pay and long hours. Good money, but long hours. It means that you have to work till late at night. You must be very patient. Well, of course, you need to be patient to work with a 6-month-old baby. You must have lots of experience with young children. Lots of experience. Excellent references needed. References. Someone has to tell something really good about you, your previous employer. And the job is in Los Angeles. Well, a good pay, but long hours and lots of experience needed. So, what do you think of the first job? So, I think that the first job is the job of a waiter or waitress. How do I know that? It's because they pay not only salary, but they pay tips. And the second one is au pair, nanny or babysitter. A very interesting job as an au pair. Au pair is a student coming from abroad, maybe to the United States or to Germany or to France, to any country actually. And this person lives in a family and helps with the kids. He or she is paid a little bit, but the best benefit is that you can study the language. The family that hosts you pays for your language courses. And this au pair program is really popular among the students, especially during summer periods. Well, a good chance to earn some money and to master a foreign language. Well, nanny and babysitter, these jobs are very common, and you know the translation, or you can interpret these words also. Well, so these are the examples of how these adverts should be written. Let's continue. While writing your own job advert, you have to answer these questions. Take a look. So the first question you need to answer is, what is the job? And in the adverts that you read, they were looking for and the name of the job. What are the duties? The person who is applying to your job needs to understand the responsibilities. Then, what type of job is it? Is it a job to work long hours, or is it a job to work on flexible hours, or you have to work from 9 to 5, so people need to know what to expect, how long they have to work. Then comes, where is the job? The location. well, we need to know where we get this job, in which city, or even the country. Then, what is the hourly rate? How much are you going to pay a person per hour? You see, there are different pays. You can get a salary. That's one amount of money you get a month. So it doesn't change. That's a salary. And the other pay are wages. It means that you are paid per hour. And you have to decide the hourly rate. Then comes, how many days do you need to work? Sometimes they need workers only for the weekends to support the main team. For example, in the restaurants, when on weekends the restaurants are busier than on weekdays, and they need to support the team and get more waiters or more chefs, for example. Then, the next question you need to answer in your very short advert is, what skills do you need to have? Do you need a qualified worker? Do you need to have a degree? What actually the worker has to do? Okay, and the next one, do you need any license for this job? For example, if you are advertising the job of a driver, what kind of license should the person have? Of course, the driver's license, and so on. Okay? So, I made a sample writing for you, and actually I hope that my sample answers all the questions we've got in this list. Now, would you please take a minute and note down the questions and then check my writing if I did everything right, okay? Okay, so this is my sample advert. Now, let's read it. So, we need medical receptionist. Part-time medical receptionist needed weekdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Duties include answering phone calls and making appointments. Applicants need to have good English. $20 per hour. VIC driving license is preferred but not essential. Please send your CV to Dr. J10, Forest Hill Clinic, 3 Rob Road, Sunshine, 3020. Okay, so have I got everything we were talking about in the questions? Let's get back to the questions and then again back to the sample advert. So, getting back to the question, what is the job? Did I answer it? The duties, type of job, where is the job, hourly rate, how many days, skills, and license. Let's see. So, what is the job? Medical receptionist. Working hours and days? Yes, we've got that. It is weekdays, so it means from Monday to Friday, and the working hours are 10 to 2 p.m. 4 working hours a day, and the job is part-time. Then, the duties. Yes, the duties, you have to answer the phone and make appointments. Then, requirement of English, a good English, and the rate per hour, $20 per hour. It means that you can earn $80 a day. Then, driving license, it is preferred but not essential. And please note that a special driver license, not just a regular one. Then we've got the address, we've got the chef, Dr. Jaitan, and you've got the place where you have to send your CV. So everything is included. So it's a very short writing, but it has lots of information. Sometimes, while you are writing in English, you need to write shortly. And it's called writing for brevity. It means that you don't need to write long essays when you are writing adverts. You need to be very precise and accurate. Okay, so, and your home task, I will say it once again at the end of the lesson, you will have to advertise a job. You can work with a partner, so you can take your fellow student and work together. Choose an interesting job and write a job advert. Remember to include what the job is, location, salary hours, experience, and skills needed. All those questions we were dealing with during this lesson, okay? So if you need to go back into the lesson, and if you are watching us on YouTube, just go back, make a print screen, and work with this advert. Now, guys, as we're coming to the end of the school year, we need to do some revision, and today we'll start tense revision. During the last 2 months, we covered with you different grammar topics, and I'd like you to revise today these tenses you see on the screen. So, would you please mind and would you please recollect them? So, the first ones are present simple and present progressive. You can see how they are formed, and you can see the key words. So, present simple, that's a regular action happening every day, and you can use always, often, usually, ever, never, and so on to say that this action is happening regularly. Then, present progressive, or it is also called present continuous, but I wanted to use this time progressive to remind you that we're talking about the progress, and you can see the formula. So it's M is R plus verb plus ing, and the example is like I'm going or he's going when, now, I'm standing, you're listening. And the keywords you can see look, listen, now, at the moment. Okay. Okay. So the next pair is past simple and past progressive. They usually come in one sentence, and for past simple you need the second form, and the time expressions are yesterday, last, ago, and the exact date in the past. And past progressive, again, progressive means the action is in progress at some time in the past, and it is used to tell or talk about a long action once again, and the key words are while and when. While my mother was dancing, my father was singing. A happy picture of a family. Okay, the next one. The next pair deals with the future. So we have will future. You do remember about predictions and kind of on-the-spot decisions. Like I think I will have a hamburger right now, or I think it will rain tomorrow, or I think you will all be very successful people. That's my prediction. So you need will and then the first form of the noun. And the key words are tomorrow and next. And the next one, going to future, it means when you are talking about your plans. For example, I'm going to paint a picture. I bought some paints, I bought some brushes, and I'm actually going to do something. So, and it is used to talk about the future action that is planned. The keywords are nearly the same, tomorrow and next, but the meaning is different. I do not predict, I tell about the plan. Or I speak about something really obvious happening right now. And the next pair, these are the present perfect simple and past perfect simple. Well, they are maybe a little bit tricky, but they're still okay. So present perfect simple, we use it as a past action, but it has a result to the moment of speaking. And the action may not have finished, actually. So, and the key words are already, just, ever, never, yet, since, and for. Do you remember our life hack with a palm and fingers? And we were doing like ever, never, just, yet, since, already. Okay. And past perfect simple. And it is used when we got two actions in the past and you want to tell that something happened before some time in the past or before some action in the past. And the keywords are after and before. So here are the tenses we're going to revise in the exercises. So the first one, would you please take your pencils or pens and your notebooks and write them down along with me? Okay, so we have to write down the sentences. You need to use the correct form of the verbs, and for negation and Q for question. So you've got this sentence. They invite Linda to the party. And the first is the present tense. So make your sentences and then let's check. And we check it. So it should be like this. They invite Linda to the party. They don't or do not invite Linda to the party. Do they invite Linda to the party? So this is the present tense. Check your answers. If you've got any mistakes, correct them. Okay? The next sentence, please. The same situation, but in the past tense. Again, you've got some time. Write it down in the past tense. Are you ready to check? So they invited Linda to the party. They didn't or did not invite Linda to the party. Did they invite Linda to the party? I hope that you did it right. Okay. So the next one, future. The same situation in future. Again, take your time. Let's check. So the correct answers are they will invite Linda to the party, they will not or won't invite Linda to the party, will they invite Linda to the party? Okay, so have you checked? And we go further. The next, okay, the same situation but in present perfect. Okay, take some time, write it down. Okay, and let's check. So in present perfect, it should be like this. They have invited Linda to the party. They haven't invited Linda to the party. Have they invited Linda to the party? Okay, guys, I hope that you did it right. And now, the last task for today is to fill in the correct tenses. Now, you've got some kind of hints with ever, never, sometime expressions. So you have to think of the tense you need and fill in the gaps. And open the brackets, actually. So we've got here, John ever win a prize at a race. If John and ever, so it's present perfect. And it should be, if John, it should be has. John ever, the third form, won a prize at a race. Am I correct? Let's check. Yes, has John ever won a prize at a race? Guys, that's how you need to do this exercise. I want you to ponder, I want you to think and talk to yourself while you're doing it to make this logical chain, okay? Are you ready for the second sentence? Let's see. I fall asleep yesterday when I watched TV. So it happened yesterday, and one action is a long one, and one action interrupted the other one. Okay, think 10 seconds. Okay, let's check. And I fell asleep yesterday when I was watching TV. Okay, the next one. George never been to Canada. Okay, we are talking about George's experience. And we've got this never. And again, George. So it should be has never, right? Has never been to Canada. That's his experience. We don't say when the action happened. The next one. Tom is back to England. He be to Italy for 3 weeks. So Tom is back from his vacation. Think a while. Okay. Ready to see the answer? And he has been to Italy for 3 weeks. And the result is that he is back to England. Okay. The next one, number 5. Last Sunday. I say last, and it should be right past simple, very easy one. So we did a lot last Sunday. Okay. The next one, well, this one is really tricky. Okay, it is a big situation actually. So now Ron phoned Jill again. It, the third time he heard this evening. Well, so there should be like 3 different tenses maybe. So think a while, speak to yourself, make your logic, and be ready to check. Okay, are you ready to check about Ron? Let's see. Now Ron is phoning Jill again. It is happening now. It is the 3rd time he has phoned her this evening. So we've got 3 different tenses, 3 different present tenses here. Okay, so guys, actually that's the end of the lesson, and I remind you your homework. So you have to advertise a job. If you need, go back into the lesson and see all the questions and see the sample answer. Make nearly the same. First time copy, and then you'll be able to do your own ones. So mind the rubrics and have fun learning English. It was a great pleasure to be with you today. Wash your hands, stay safe. Bye.